everybody, and welcome back to the Hanging High podcast, where we get together at the end of every week and we discuss shit that interests us, our lives, current political nonsense sometimes, and just whether or not we actually like Boodle this week. My name is Han. I'm sexy as fuck, and I have some cake. Who do I have with me today?
My name is Boodle, aka Big Sexy. I'm feeling pretty good this week.
Is that it?
Dude, guys, so it's my favorite holiday coming up. So, just to introduce myself, it's your friendly neighborhood mother lover. Sexy mother lover, might I add.
There you go.
And so guys, so what happened? What happened this week?
So,
is there
clarify?
anything cool?
To clarify, by the time this is already out, the holiday he's talking about is going to be over, which is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
If you didn't pick up on that, you're fucking idiots. Just to put that out there. Jacob, why do you... let's have this conversation, though. Why do you like Mother's Day so much?
Because I'm a mother lover. That's why. I mean, shit. Explained. But but I will say this: I've always been a mama's boy.
Aw.
Dude, yeah, I feel you.
So I mean, my mom is a very, 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 very strong lady, and even though sometimes me and her don't get like along, I guess, or see eye to eye on like different issues, at the end of the day, that's the person who birthed me, and I know she's always will love me because I am her son.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, your mom's really nice.
I love my mom. She like looking back and like realizing how lucky I had, or how lucky I was to have a mom like her.
Yeah.
Now,
My mom,
as much as I hate to say it, my dad is also like I do contribute to that as well. But this isn't Father's Day, so.
Fuck Father's Day.
I already took my mom out yesterday just because I knew Sunday I wouldn't have time, and plus everywhere's going to be busy because it's Mother's Day.
Hey, bro,
so, what?
you're probably going to talk to her tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Tell her I'm ready for my date.
Hey, back off. She's mine. I called dibs days ago. I looked at her and I said, Mrs. Boodle's mom, you better put on the prettiest panties you own, because I am ready to go to Pound Town.
Anyway.
But anyways, no, Boodle, your mom's like really nice. I love your mom. Like her southern drawl is like one thing that I appreciate.
Yeah.
Like, cause she's like, so her southern drawl is like thicker than mine.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I slip into it sometimes.
I'm a silly little
easily.
northerner. What the fuck are you talking about?
You want to go to Mimo and Paw Paws?
Oh, so like
Makes it sound, yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah.
There's Young Sheldon. I forgot.
I mean, no, like I mean, that's more of a Texan accent.
Yeah.
But for us, it's really hard to explain because it's the most northern of the accents.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people can be like, oh, hey, you're from either South Carolina, North Carolina, or Tennessee.
I feel like when I try to do it, it doesn't sound right. I have to just not think about it, and I just slip into it sometimes.
You sound normal. You don't, sound like a...
Honestly, it's because I grew up around other dialects, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how Ollie speaks with an Australian accent, but he's fucking American. That baffled my brain. Like, that was a whole thing.
Yeah. Which I get it, though. Because, obviously I don't sound Southern, I guess, to some people.
Sound like a bitch.
Well, I mean, see, to me, I don't know. For me, I've been out of state, but I just, for me, and I'll say this, as far as, the land goes, I like North Carolina.
No. You gotta come up to Rhode Island.
My thing is, it's both the things I like, because, the land masses, because most of it you know, where we're located at, we're in the foothills of like a mountain, and or a mountain range, I guess technically, but yeah, I mean, it's like it's one of the only states in the United States where you can experience the mountain and take a 5-hour trip and be at the ocean, you know, and that's what I really like about it, but yeah, North Carolina needs to get shit together. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude,
Leave it
yeah.
at that.
Dude, there's nothing to do in North Carolina, really.
Well, but see, that's the issue. Where we're at is such a small town. Like,
everybody knows everybody.
unfortunately, like the only way we could get more stuff in this county is if we either number one, tax more, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm not for that. I already pay enough.
But
tax.
say I'm broke as it is. I'm good.
And number two, if more people moved to North Carolina.
Yeah, which I could see that happening.
Not with
And
the
see,
current political climate.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, so unfortunately, there's science behind this. Okay, so North Carolina people recruit old people, right, from 2 major states. Can you guess those states?
Florida.
That's one of them. What's the second one?
Tennessee.
I'm gonna say somewhere up north.
Maine.
I feel like New York's too
Warm.
easy of an answer. Is it
Very
New York?
warm. Yes, it is New York.
New York's
Okay.
beautiful. New York is a beautiful state once you get past the city.
Well, see, their reasoning behind it is like, so New York is like always colder than what it is down in North Carolina, and in Florida they have fucking hot ass damn Christmases. I experienced that firsthand back in 2008 whenever I went to Disneyland.
Dude, there it
Well,
is.
why is he angry?
Because he's an angry Mickey Mouse. And
Oh.
Yeah.
This is me whenever I wake up in the morning.
Honestly, same.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Shit, what was that on? I can't remember.
Take it back.
New York, cold, California.
Oh, yeah. So Florida, yeah, they have like super hot Christmases and even hotter, you know, summer times,
Yep.
or I guess winter times and summer times. But so they'll migrate north. So in the winter time, they'll spend time down in Florida, and then they'll come up in the summertime for like North Carolina.
Okay.
And then it's basically like vice versa for New York.
I love New York. The city
That's
smells like
pretty
pee, but there's a lot of fun stuff to do. And then once you get past like the city and go into like the more farmy parts, there are cows.
Any video I see of New York now is just like giant rats just running on the sidewalks and shit.
I'll say this: like I've been to Buffalo, New York, and I actually
Yeah.
That's
prefer
where they
that
make
more
the
than
wild wings.
yeah. Well, I mean that's where it was originally invented.
There
The
you go.
Buffalo.
Look,
The
you
Buffalo Wild
knowing
Wings.
shit.
Yeah.
So
Give myself a cheer.
this is gonna be a thing from now on, guys.
Yeah, we got a
Our 3
soundboard on
Spotify
Discord now.
listeners. Discord now rolled out soundboards in servers and video chats and voice chats and stuff, so they're gonna be annoying as fuck. Okay, I want you all to know this is not my doing. Anything that stupid happens, it's all them. It's those two. Exactly. See?
Anyway,
Anyway,
Anywho,
dude,
but it will add for more comedic depth.
so you think.
I think.
Unless you're Boodle. Well, why are you shaking your hands like that? You got something to say?
I'm rubbing my hands.
What's up?
I gotta talk about
Whoa.
the Zelda game.
Yeah,
This
your
is
mic
good.
just went really whack for a second. Got all like
Is it good?
muffled. Yes. The fuck? Yeah, it's fine now.
So the new Zelda game is really good.
You gotta
That's all I'm gonna
elaborate on that?
I pre-ordered it like the day before it came out, and I didn't realize I would get the thing it comes with. But this is like an arm sleeve or something, but I don't want to use it.
Open it up.
I was gonna keep it sealed because I don't know if it'd be worth something.
It'd be worth money in 20 years. Oh my god, he actually opened it. What the fuck? All that value just lost like $1,000.
I don't. It says it's an arm sleeve. I don't know. Like, hold on.
It's like one of those like fake tattoo things.
Dude,
I guess.
that's really cool. I'd like that.
Hold on. Let me show you my meaty arm.
Damn, Mom, I want to slap it around.
Okay. I don't think it's made for fat people like me.
Wow, you should report them. They're canceled. You look so insane right now.
I look sexy. Look at me. It's
Right,
stretching
hold on.
out. You can't even see like. You can't even see what the design's supposed to be.
Wow.
Kind of hurts actually. I'm taking it off. That was a waste.
You're the one who opened it. I didn't tell you to open it.
You were making fun of me, so. I said, you know what,
You don't have a thick skin. Oh, you're on the internet. You
Yeah,
have a thick
see?
skin bit.
Dude.
Do you see how? Also, weight loss update. Look how freaking stretchy my skin is. I'm like Luffy.
Dude,
Okay, can we
you're a
go?
rubber man.
Can we go one day without a One Piece reference?
No, because Jacob is
One
obsessed
Piece
like me.
is life.
So you guys have been watching One Piece a lot lately. What's the update on that?
Dude,
So, we're gonna go.
I want to go through this shit because it was epic. So we watched an arc called Skypiea, like the entirety of last week, and it was very, very interesting to me, just because seeing like the authors, or I guess the writer, seeing his concepts on like religion, because it's based off of like a title for a character in that arc is God, right? And he's a dickhead,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah.
And but see, there's another character that was a former god, right? And like he is a character of morals. Like he saves people and he, is a protector of the realm, basically, right?
Oh.
And so you're rooting for that dude the whole time because rightfully he is actually the rightful god. It's just this guy came out of nowhere and was just like,
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna be a dick to everybody.
basically.
And yeah, and he had lightning powers, which was really cool.
Yeah.
You
Dude? I'm gonna spoil it for you, Hannah. You wanna know how Luffy beats him?
With a gun.
Because he's lightning, but Luffy's rubber, so don't work on him.
Why is he rubber?
Because that's
he ate the gum fruit.
He ate the gum fruit.
So how
It's a
does
rubber
that?
fruit.
Yeah, but how does
The
that
gum-
work? Like, what's the science
So,
behind it?
the lore, let me tell you. So, devil fruits, there's many kinds. When you eat one, the trade-off is you get a cool power, but if you want to swim, you will just sink. You cannot swim for the rest of your life. You just become an anchor, literally.
But what happens if you get thrown in the water? You just die?
You have to have somebody save you, or you drown.
Why is that like? Why is that like the? But why is it no swimming?
Because the whole world in One Piece is like 99% water.
Huh.
That's why people have to like use ships to get
So
around.
are they like cursed fruit or something?
Pretty much. That's the curse. That is the curse. Like
Okay.
that's
But
the
it comes with a
trade-off.
trade-off. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are some characters that don't use devil fruits and are still strong, but there's some characters that use them.
Yeah.
So what other kind of
And
fruits are there?
Dude, they got the lightning fruit. That's what that one guy had. They got the fire fruit where you could fucking shoot fire. And then they got weird ones where you can like eat somebody and fuse two people into one.
So like Kirby?
oh yeah,
Huh?
So like Kirby?
Kinda, yeah.
kinda.
Actually.
but his name's Wapol. Wapol.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah. He's
Uh,
a little
Does the
dickhead.
art style ever get better?
What do you mean better?
It just looks fucking insane. Like,
Oh,
why,
yeah.
Why is this bitch like this skinny but got like big ass fucking badonkadog boobs like this big? Like,
Well, there's like a variety of
There's
like
titties.
body types
yeah,
in the show too.
Does the art style ever just look?
There's a character that Jacob hasn't seen yet that just looks like a grandma, like an old lady,
Mhm.
but like giant.
I don't. I just don't. I don't like the way it looks.
I promise you it's for a reason, because with the subject matter they deal with in the show, it would be kind of just like, man, this is depressing.
But
So,
trying to find
they have to,
treasure
like-
that they don't know actually exists or not.
Well, I mean, Who says they don't know it exists?
No spoilers. Anyways,
I know it. Apparently, it's real because everyone on Twitter that one time was like, "No,
Dude,
One Piece is real."
Jacob, you missed the meme. That was like a big meme
that
for
was a thing.
the One Piece is real because that's a scene in the show, but they memed it.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Um.
I actually see this as like a pretty decent time to segue into the D&D.
Go ahead.
So we're in the Water 7 arc right now.
Yes.
Right? And so far the arc is pretty interesting. We just met, me and Boodle literally just met Frankie last night.
Who the hell's Frankie?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Dude. So Ollie got a tattoo of that character on his arm, right, Hannah?
I remember he got a big ass tattoo and it probably hurt like ass.
That's the character.
Did they have any trans characters?
Yes, actually.
Okay, slay.
Dude, there's a lot of like representation in this show. Dude, Bon Clay is like one of my favorite characters.
Dude,
and he's a gay man.
But to be fair, it's kind of like it is kind of a slur what he's like, what his martial arts.
Yes, but later on it pays off. Trust me.
Yeah,
you'll be like, oh, this is cool.
So I'll explain to Hannah a little bit. So
context.
So basically, what his like, I guess, martial artist style is Okama. What is it? Okama boxing.
Okama way.
Yeah, Okama way. And what Okama means in Japanese is equivalent to the F slur.
Okay.
Is it the F slur?
Not slay.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so
I think it has multiple meanings, but
I mean, it's typically associated with the F slur.
I guess so, but
so you're just saying the F slur in Japanese. So he's got.
I mean, I don't know if that's context.
Is that essentially? Okay, look this up right now. We need to be like the H3 podcast. We have like this little guy in the corner who can like fact check for us as we're recording.
It just says a Japanese slang for homosexual or trans.
So like he's got a gay fighting style. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for Jacob, but there is payoff. You get more lore on it,
so like,
and it's pretty cool.
when was the manga written? Like when did that start?
It started in 1999, I believe.
Okay, so it's 2 years before I was born.
Yeah.
So like,
yep.
Is it like inclusive for the sake of like comedic purposes, or just inclusive, just like it's inclusive?
No, actually, no, it's not.
Yeah,
well, actually, maybe a little bit for Usopp, because have you not seen what Oda had said about Usopp, about how he identifies Usopp as an African American? Yeah, or not African American, but he describes his
or something. No, he's not.
No, it's African, of African descent is what he's saying. But Usopp is like the liar, the character, like the whole thing. So it may be just kind of like maybe just a little controversial.
That's a bit of a stretch, but okay.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking of every possible angle at this, but at the same time,
that just seems like a big stretch. I don't know. That's a bit.
But I will say this: I fucking love Usopp. That's like my favorite character in the whole entire show, other than Chopper. That's not named Chopper. He's my favorite character out of the first crew members.
Dude, Chopper's great. He had a sad story.
Yeah, but he's just a little man.
Dude, he is. He does his best.
Yeah, his best at sucking.
You motherfucker. Hold on, I'm gonna post more Bon Clay things.
I was looking at Chopper plushes because like holidays and stuff are coming up, but like all the decent ones are so fucking expensive.
Dude, show them the Jim Carrey Moncuri.
Jim Carrey? You know,
yes, people fan cast that.
It's a fan casting.
I don't know if I told you, he's designed to look like Jim Carrey.
So here's
like he's based on Jim Carrey.
I forgot. Is Netflix doing a movie or a show?
A show.
They're doing a show.
Okay, I'll watch that with you guys.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll watch that. And
if you like it, then you have to watch the anime.
Jacob, what I was telling Boodle, I said I kind of like with a show like that. I want to watch it like on my own time, just because like I don't want to set up time to watch it, and then like only have to be able to watch like 1 or 2 episodes a night, something like that. Like I want to consume. Like I'm a consumer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, my reasoning behind watching it with Boodle is because he was like, "Hey, I'm about to Jacob," so I just decided like I'm gonna watch One Piece again, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. This is like an opportune time to bond with my best friend." So,
Something like if it was like a show like Death Note where it's only like 30 episodes, I'll watch it with you guys. But like something that long, like if I'm gonna watch it with you, I'm gonna watch it with you. If I'm like I'm not gonna like watch it with you and then watch alone and then you like be like oh blah blah blah. Because like if I want to be like all in or nothing.
so
know
does
what I
that mean that you'll finish Attack on Titan with us?
I was about to say that I feel like it's not too long.
We need to finish Chainsaw Man first.
Well, it's your fault, you little sneaky crack.
Well, I'm not a sticky crack, but we should actually, if you guys are down, if you guys don't have any other plans, I think we ended off on episode 6. The last thing is remember they were in that like creepy hotel fighting that demon.
I know
Never
Jacob
started it.
just
I never
stopped
started
watching
it.
You never
Yeah, I
started.
never started it. Well, I think I might have watched the first episode with you guys, but I was just like, eh.
I'd be okay with restarting just because I haven't watched it in a while.
All right, we can do that.
So.
But yeah, but going into the D&D stuff.
Yeah, because it's
So-
One Piece themed, so it kind
It
of.
is One Piece themed, so it segues. So going back to the Devil Fruits, so me and Boodle, we actually have a Devil Fruit power, and Boodle he actually controls ice. I think it's like
I freeze things.
What was
That's
the
it.
name of the fruit again?
The Freeze fruit.
Yes.
That's literally the name.
And basically what it does is it like if there's molecules of like water or something on a person's clothing, he can like manipulate it to like freeze.
Well, I just make things cold. Like I freeze
Yeah.
everything around.
So like,
me.
can
So
you
like,
like freeze their like saliva and stuff?
say like this is full of water. I grab it and I can freeze it, and it just becomes like solid ice.
Yep. And his ability is very cool. Like if I had the ice fruit,
Mm-hmm.
you know, kind of like Mr.
Yeah.
Admiral Man has.
Yeah, dude, he's voiced by Dio.
Yeah. It was
He's great. Dude, he is like
Voice.
he saw Nami. He's like, oh, there was this lady with the big boobies.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. But if I had that one, it would be a lot better. I actually have. So I have the snow fruit, and it basically I am made of snow, right? Like I have the ability to transform myself from a human to a snow human,
Yes, sir, dude.
Yes, sir.
and so me and Boodle, we went through the ringer. Me and Boodle had a very very character oriented, basically moment.
Yes.
Moment, I guess.
Dude.
Last campaign or last session of the campaign. So I'm just going to go through some of our notes. I actually put it in the chat because that was like probably my favorite session yet.
Yeah, it was epic, dude.
So going to it right now.
Yeah, you
So-
just go through the bullet points. Dude.
Yeah. So session 9. So keep in mind Noah is our DM. And that's a close friend for all of our Spotify listeners and YouTube watchers. So session 9. The Below Zero pirates ask for pina coladas at a weird Jew shack, which turns out to be the entrance to Atlantis. And
Dude.
what that was is that there's something called Thieves' Camp in the universe, and one of our crewmates was like, "Oh yeah, I can see this, but I can't like quite make it out." And Noah's like, "Okay, yeah, you see, it's basically made up of PAC."
Mhm.
And I'm like, "Oh, pina colada." And I said, "Do you sell pina coladas?" And it just moved us down to like
Yeah.
Atlanta.
So he ordered a pina colada. He fucking was like, all right, pulls a lever, and the floor just starts going down.
Yeah, pull the lever, Kronk.
Basically, yeah.
So down at the bottom in the city of Atlantis, we met Arlo, which was a shark fish man.
Yeah.
The guy fucking offered us a tour and led us to Atlantis's casino.
Mhm.
And my character, I don't know what made me think this, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to question his character and just see, you know, like how he kind of aligns, if he's a trustworthy character or a shady character.
Right.
because he was like trying to force us to do blackjack and stuff like that, and that's kind of why I guess I got the thought to do that. But anyways, we rolled for it. The vibe I got from him was as a shady individual, and that he seemed to be part of a larger organization. So I was like, Boodle. His name's Cole in the campaign. I said, hello, Captain.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm not going to do it.
You got embarrassed.
I'm not going to do my voice. I got embarrassed. I can't do it in good faith. But yeah. But basically, more or less, I whispered in like Boodle's ear, like whenever they were at the blackjack table, I was like, "Hey, I don't trust this guy. We should like fuck off."
Yeah.
And Boodle was like, "Okay, guys, we gotta leave." So that brings me on my next bullet point, which is Ward, which is Ollie's character in Locke, and I don't know who that is. Tried to tamper with slot machines to force a jackpot. Arlo had actually noticed that and like walked away, and we couldn't ever figure out where he went. So we go out to the courtyard. Well, Boodle gets the bright idea to just like stomp on the floor. I can't remember who else did it with you, but
well, like we were at the elevator point, and I was like, well, maybe if you like hit it, it'll go up. Because I was like, I don't know, I'm running out of ideas here.
Yeah, and ended up breaking a freaking tile on the elevator, causing like a faction of like basically like police enforcers to come over and like check out the commotion, and so they're called the blue coats in the campaign.
Yeah.
So basically we ran like little bitches into a red light district, right?
Yeah.
Which for those who don't know, red light districts are places where prostitution happens.
Yeah.
That's Jakey's lesson of this episode.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just looked up to see if there is a Verve Fire Stick app. Verve is being discontinued.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't working.
Who the fuck
I meant to tell you that.
was gonna tell me this? Because I was just about to log on to Verve to watch some anime after this.
I don't know.
It
It says it
says-
merged it with Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it says all remaining accounts will be ported over to Crunchyroll. So I can still watch for free with that, right?
Yeah. You sounded scared. I can still do it right.
I'm sorry. I just looked it up because I don't want to have to log into my computer and then Chromecast it to my TV. Sorry, Jacob.
Oh no, you're fine. So in the red light district, we came across this fortune teller who just so happened to be a prostitute, but in the notes I have it listed as a whore fortune teller. And so she was a racist bitch.
Yeah.
She was a racist bitch.
Yeah.
And so some background lore for my character is I am an octopus fishman, and fishmen in the One Piece universe are discriminated heavily upon.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so nobody likes fishmen.
So my character and the rest of the group pretty much, they only had to pay 20,000 belly, which is like what, like $200
Oh, that's
in real
nothing.
money.
Yeah.
So we all pay for it. We have money to burn. Fuck it. But we get to Jacob's character. She doubles the price to 40,000, and we're like, "Excuse me."
And Ollie's character Ward, he's like, yeah. He's like, all right, hold on, let's do a racist check.
Yeah,
and he failed the roll, and the lady was like, 40K. And as soon as I paid up like 40K, like he got his character to do the reading, and she was like, okay, 20K.
Yeah.
And I was like, this bitch.
And we robbed her after that because she's being a bitch.
Well, no, so I got upset, and I was just like, this fucking bitch. And so I figured that, like, Callisto, my character, he would be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get back on this bitch. So I casted a spell of blindness on her, and was like, yeah, maybe now you won't see fucking person for what they look like rather than what's on the inside. Very morally centric kind of, retribution, I guess.
Yeah.
And and so after becoming blind, that fortune teller was put to sleep and robbed by our resident thief, which is Locke. And we got like half of our money. Yeah, I like that character.
Dude, yeah, I'm like, cause it was Locke's idea to go back into the fucking casino.
Yeah.
And he I picked him up. I was like, put him at eye level. I was like, bitch, we're leaving. He's like, please, someone gamble, please.
Yeah, but so then we left it because we were like, okay, we gotta fucking dip out of here because the lady saw me like cast the blindness spell.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we need to go, and we run out back to the lobby. Well, the Bluecoats from earlier tries to arrest Cole, which is Boodle's character again, for destruction of property, and we tried to fix that whole situation by like having Ollie's character, which he can control stone, like fix the thing, and yeah, it wouldn't work. So basically, Cole didn't see a way out of it, which Cole's the captain, Boodle's the captain.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I'm gonna grapple this dude and try.
I tried to grab him
up.
by the head. Let me tell you what I was trying to do. I wanted to do this epic thing. I wanted to grab him by the head and use my freezing power to like freeze his entire head and try to like crush it.
Yeah, but that escalated the situation into combat, and they were pretty strong. They had bazookas.
Yeah.
And it basically fucked up our entire crew. Me and Boodle like annihilated.
Yeah.
We got like rendered unconscious and we were barely alive. And the only reason we were alive is because we did our death saves. And that shit was scary because I failed a death save, and if I would have failed one more, I would have died completely.
Dude, I got a really good hit on one of them. I got like a natural 20 on the first hit, and I was doing machine gun blows.
Well, I was just happy I was just happy that one of my devil fruit powers just finally hit, because that's the first time I hit, other than the last time I fucking nearly killed everybody.
Yeah, that was a good move, dude. You did good on that.
Yeah. Real fast, I am gonna go just use the restroom. So if you guys want to talk about something,
much it for the D&D.
Yeah, that's basically it for One Piece and D&D. So
Hannah didn't care. They were
no, I was listening. You were being a silly, goofy guy. So I think next we should kind of segue into what we've been doing, because we haven't talked to each other in like 2 weeks. And there is a very good reason for that. And that reason is that we hate each other.
Yeah. We're gonna... Okay. Let me talk about what I've been doing. I've just been working and shit. I applied to a job at a place that I'm hoping they get back to me on. I got the new Zelda game. Dude, it's great.
Fastest piss you've ever pissed.
Dude, he's ready.
Just like a racehorse.
Let me see it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Zelda game's pretty fun. I played it all day at work today because I just brought my Switch. That's like a cool thing about the Switch.
That store should not be fucking open if it's dead all fucking day. Like that.
You're trying to get me out of a job, you fucking...
No, that's not what I meant. I just meant like it shouldn't be open as late as it is.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
Like, was it open till like 6 o'clock? Yeah.
Well, no, it's open till 8, and then tomorrow it closes at 6.
That's bullshit. I forgot today was Saturday. That's right.
So, Boodle, can you go into depth about the job that you applied for?
I wouldn't do it. I would do it after we're done, like just the 3 of us. Because if you speak that into the universe, it's not gonna happen.
I mean, I have the qualifications for it, and I'm confident I could get it. It's just I have to wait and see. I just applied to it yesterday, so.
Yeah.
I
hope you get
Other than that, dude, yeah, me too. Other than that, not really much has been going on. Just kind of, I mean, I've been losing weight. I mean,
that's good, yeah.
Said I showed you my fucking loose ass skin I got now.
Okay. So
Not entirely there, but
what's your plan for when you actually, when you lose the weight and you're like skinnier with like all that excess?
well, I mean, I'm
skin
already
and stuff.
planning for it. I told you I wanted to get weights. I want to start.
Okay,
lifting
so
weights.
getting swole.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna look like fucking Master Roshi.
You look like Andrew Tate.
Don't say that.
Dude, a
Walls
short
and
Andrew
buff.
Tate.
Don't say that. to
Minus,
me.
all the bad stuff.
Okay,
Dude,
well,
I
don't
mean,
compare me to him.
I said look like.
Buddha already has half the costume. I mean, he
bald.
just screams skinhead.
That's not cool, dude. What the hell?
Wait, what'd he say?
Call me
I
a
said-
skinhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Can't believe you do.
Alright, segue. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited
Have
for you.
you
too.
Oh,
been,
yeah.
besides the apples, have you like been, maintaining a healthier diet and kind of lifestyle?
I don't eat as much fast food. Like, I still have it, but I don't.
Most of
eat as
that is
much.
probably financial wise, honestly.
There you go.
Then if
Um,
that's your only thing that's stopping you though, it's kind of
Well, I think now I'm just kind of like, I'm realizing like, man, I got good food that I can just heat up at the house, and it's just cheaper and,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna show you what I get now. These are good.
But like, oh my god, Jacob, look at that.
On a fucking mighty, holy shit.
I want to give him a wedgie.
I haven't gotten them.
What are
But
those?
these-
Are those French fries?
These are great. They're buffalo bites.
Oh,
And they got protein in them, and they're like 150 calories per serving.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I don't understand the whole calorie thing. Like, what's good, what's bad. I didn't hear that. Did you?
I didn't hear that.
Just-
either.
Just read.
Yeah, I know how to fucking read. But like, is like 100 calories a good thing? Is 100 calories a bad thing?
No,
I mean, per
Oh, yeah.
serving, that feels like it's pretty good. I mean, and I usually have that as like a meal.
How much does it say one serving is?
You're gonna make me get up.
Well, I mean, you gotta tell them now.
Let me look it up.
That is by far the most laziest
Cause
thing.
I just kind of like eat what I eat.
I,
Like,
I
I'm getting-
didn't really bring it up. My foot's killing me.
Like, oh yeah,
That's it.
I'm getting like my belly. I'm getting a belly.
I thought you was about to whip your cock out.
You
Jesus.
wish. You fucking
Oh
wish.
shit, farting on my roommate's door. Ha.
How did that
Crazy.
apply to the current situation?
I don't know. I just
It was
just
I just
random.
really like this out, guys.
I just really want this sound like this sound right here.
Like, I'm gaining weight, but like it's not bad. It's all going to my thighs, which is really fucking annoying because like now my pants don't fit me. I had to throw away, not throw away, like I donate them to like the local like Savers and
Yeah.
stuff because I love Savers. I actually might want to go back there tomorrow just to get some shorts and stuff.
Yeah.
But like all of my jeans, like I had to get rid of them. Like a big ass juicy thighs.
Dude.
Flap them together.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Anyway, the calorie nutrition facts for this. You
Okay,
ready?
so how many calories?
So,
What's the serving amount?
so there's 19 servings per counter, or per container. Sorry.
Okay.
Serving size is 3 ounces.
So 3 ounces of chicken. That's probably
Like 4 little chickens.
four little chickens. I mean, that's
Yeah.
still not bad.
Realistically, who's eating 4 chicken bites though? You're
I was about to
eating
say I
chicken
usually get
bites.
I usually get 8,
Yeah.
Well,
and if I'm
I mean,
feeling
yeah,
hungry, I'll get some more.
Well, see, 8. That's like, I mean, that's still only 200 calories for 8.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
So
That's
what
pretty
what I
Um,
do, I don't eat a lot of junk as much anymore because we're fucking poor. But like I
Yeah.
get like a lot of
Oh.
chicken, I get a lot of like beef, and we have like a lot of like pasta. Sometimes we get mashed potatoes and stuffing, and like a lot of vegetables and stuff. Like since I moved out, like I've been like buying all the good stuff, like the healthier stuff.
These are the other things that I've
I
been
love those.
substituting.
Those are kind of pricey though.
I see. I buy them in bulk now, so they're
Since you got
cheaper.
your little Sam's Club.
So I
stuff.
get like a variety pack. The pineapple ones are sick. For 1 bar, 70 calories.
And it's like with real fruit juice, right? Not
And it's
artificial.
I love pineapples, dude. The grape ones are good. I don't like the tangerine ones as much, but I like them enough.
Yeah.
And then the strawberry ones are pretty good too.
Ooh. Those are. Oh my
Uh,
god. Those are good. I had a lemon one, not back in the day.
Sorry,
You
I'm
did
fine.
lemon. Dude.
But yeah, when I'm up there, all that's gonna be ditched. We're getting all the stuff I can't get up here. We're getting Zaxby's. We're getting
Yeah.
fucking what's the other one?
Lobster.
No,
That's what I'm saying. You need to tell me what snacks you like, because I can get them
I
involved.
love like
Dude, we can do a boodle vlog and Sam's.
yes, Boodle. No, we should just shop when I get there. Honestly.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
That's
down.
easier.
I'm down.
Cause like I don't think ahead like when it comes like stuff like that. Cause like I know what I like, but like I have to be in the mood for it. Like we've had Oreos in there for like ages, but I just haven't been in the mood for Oreos.
I'll just be
Okay,
like the
You
guy
know
with
what?
the
I got-
separate shopping cart.
I got a shit ton of Pop Tarts that I got that I kind of just don't want right now, because these have been my main snacks,
Well,
is
give 'em to
apples
me.
and these.
Ship them to me.
Dude, you
I'd have to like
Pop-Tarts
figure
in
it
a
out.
while.
Dude, come by.
Dude, no, I'm just
Come
kidding.
by.
I
I'll
don't
give you
need-
that. I'll give you that box. I'm not gonna get them. I'm not gonna get them.
Yeah,
So
I'm good.
what have you
need
been
to-
up to lately, Jacob? We got 15 minutes left. We haven't
So-
talked about this.
I have just been up to work and I've been stressing over work and it's not been a good thing. Like I've had several moments where I've just been like, oh my God, like I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And that's just like that was mostly at the beginning of this week. But I think I'm through it now. You know, really just some of the stuff at work's just starting to bum me out. And you know, I'm just a naive little child who believes in world peace, and it looks like it's not going to happen. So you know, I had to come to terms with that dream
That's sad.
this week, and that's that took a toll on me. You can ask Boodle.
You need a hug.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, yes, I do need a hug. I haven't had a hug in, you know, like a meaningful hug in a while.
You'll get it in
Come
October.
over. Mhm.
Huh.
You'll get it in October.
Okay, cool.
There you go, dude.
But yeah, no, I mean, other than that, just working. Let's see, did I do anything else fun last week? I was able to make my nephew's baseball game, like 2 of my nephew's baseball games,
There you go.
and that was really cool. He's in kid pitch, and his coaches don't know what the fuck they're doing, and it's
They're like, let
It's
me
really-
take over.
Mhm.
yeah, no, like it's really bad. Like they don't. So I'm sorry, I said it was kid pitch, but it's actually coach pitch. So the coaches, like, they don't even have a game plan up until like this most recent one, which was this past Wednesday. They didn't even have a game plan on like where they were putting different players. They were just like, oh yeah, you go here. Well, the thing is, none of the kids know where the fuck they're supposed to be.
They're
Mhm.
basing it off of vibes.
Well, yeah, no, like they have not taught them a single thing about baseball, and
Mhm.
it frustrates me because like whenever I was, you know, going through baseball, you know, you had hands-on coaches, but
Yeah.
like I
Mhm.
don't know what changed. Like from what I've been told, my brother was like, he called me yesterday. He's like, oh yeah, Cameron had practice, but it got canceled. And I was like, why did it get canceled? And he's like, because the coach was like, my son's sick, so I don't feel the need in, you know, other
I mean-
kids practicing.
That's fair though. Like his child is sick. I mean, that's kind of.
I mean, it's fucked up. I mean, I get it, that you need to, you know, take care of your kid, but you know, whenever you have other kids relying on you as a coach in a sport, you know,
Yeah.
that's whenever your assistant coaches take over. They don't need to be like, oh, I don't have the time for this or something like
I was
that.
about to say, I feel like when you take on a responsibility like that, you're like signing up for it to be like kind of a job that you're not really getting paid
Yeah.
extra for.
And
I mean,
see,
some people do, I guess, but
it's unfortunate because, you know, my nephew really likes playing sports, and you know, seeing him walk out to, you know, the home plate and, you know, getting ready to bat, just it makes me laugh so hard because I told him about like batting stances, like whenever you're holding your bat and stuff.
Mhm.
And I showed him mine, and he's using mine
Mhm.
versus my brother's, and that. I talk shit the entire time
You're
to
like,
my brother. I was
yeah,
like, see that mine's better.
I did
Mhm.
that.
I love
Yeah.
that.
It's
But-
cute.
But yeah, it just makes me happy seeing him have fun in sports, and because I was never like that. I did not have fun with sports, and then I got into sports and was too chicken shit to do something. So, but yeah, other than that, I really didn't have anything happen. Me and Buddha watched Mario. We watched a Mario D&D movie, and we also, what else did we watch? I can't remember.
Porn.
We watched something.
Did we?
Did we watch something else?
No, I
didn't
mean, we
watch-
watched One Piece, but that's it.
I mean, yeah. For some reason, I was under the impression that we watched something else, but I think I'm just thinking about our future plan date where we go watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I just gotta find that online.
When are you
somewhere
off next
because
week?
I don't have that kind of money.
I will know tomorrow.
Okay, well, I need. Hopefully, you get Tuesday off because I'm off Tuesday.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's pretty much all for me, Hannah. What happened with you?
Oh my god, it's been
What-
a
what
long
kind-
ass fucking 2 weeks, guys. I'm gonna let me just take a sip of this real quick. So, my
you
week,
want a cigarette?
dude, my lungs. So it started off like a normal week. I go in, I do my job, blah blah blah, and then the next day is my day off. So I was like, okay, slay. I had a lot of plans. I was gonna do some funky makeup, make some TikToks, like really like, fucking slay the day. I keep saying slay. I'm sorry. But like really like be productive. And then Boodle, you were there. I was so fucking mad. Like I'm half asleep in bed because like it's my day off. Okay, I'm gonna chill for a little bit and then do what I gotta do. Mike's in the shower getting ready for work, and then I don't have like my notifications on my phone. Something about just hearing the notifications go off really upsets me. But I'm always on my phone anyway, so.
Yeah.
So like I'm laying in bed like half asleep. I'm about to fall back asleep, and then I hear Mike's phone going off. I'm like, oh god, that's annoying. So then I woke up and I'm like, okay, blah blah blah. I'll check my phone, and I was like, hey, can you come into work today? It's like fuck. Long story short, there's some drama in the other stores because these people suck at their fucking jobs. They take advantage of everyone, but they're not held accountable because we're so desperate for people. So Mike had to go to another store, and then I had to be called in on my day off, and then I didn't get a day off that week, and except for Sunday. So I was like all fucking week, Monday through Saturday, working, and then we did the Walk for Hunger in Boston on Sunday. What day was it? Sunday the 7th. It's right on my shirt. So I'm like, fuck, I didn't have a day to my fucking self. But it was really fun. The walk was really fun. We did like 3 laps with people from work, and we raised, I think, last time I checked, it was like $1,300. Our entire the New England districts for my store and the company I work with. So that's not bad. That was really fun. And so after the walk, we were like, okay, we're kind of hungry. We want to fucking drink. So I'm like, oh, I really want nachos. And they're like, ooh, nachos. So we go to this, we find this Mexican restaurant, right? And it's like this tiny little place that has like maybe like 2 booths and like a bar where you can sit and like watch out the windows. So there was not enough room for us. We were at least, I think, probably about 15, give or take, people. So we walk in there and I could like see the employee. They're like, what the fuck? And then so somebody walks in and they're like, guys, they don't have drinks. So the manager who was up in front, she's like, okay, let's go. So then we all walk out, and I like, those people were probably so confused but also so happy after we left. So then they look at this other place, so we go to this other little bar, and it was so fucking nice. The service was really fast despite there only being like the one person, taking orders and the one person in the kitchen. I got this buffalo chicken mac and cheese, which was delicious, and like a sangria. So that was really nice. But then the next day, obviously, I had to work. So then it was Monday through Friday, and then I had Saturday off. But I I'm pretty sure. And no, that's right, because then I looked at the schedule on Monday. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm working Monday through Friday this week. I didn't have a day to myself till Saturday. But it hasn't been bad. Mike got the call from his new job. He's starting that on the 1st. So he put his notice in. That was a little sad, but he's happy.
Where is Mr. Mike starting work at?
I'll tell you later.
Okay, perfect.
We'll discuss this off of the internet. But then, because Mike is leaving, I'm able to go for a promotion. Because obviously you can't be,
I hope you get it.
Working in the same place as your partner and have authority over them. So because he's leaving, they opened up the position. I applied for it. Last time I checked, last time I was told I was the only person that applied for it. We'll see what happens. So I got a call from the recruiter. We did like the preliminary questions before I get the actual interview with the DM, which is gonna go well because it's literally the same fucking thing I do now. Like exactly the same thing I do now. Just, a better title and a pay upgrade. So fingers crossed for that. Let's hope that goes well.
I'll say this, like, my thing, and I mean, I guess this is in Boodle's case too. As someone who has managed a store, it is important that you remain in good faith with your coworkers.
Yeah, so I'm not too stressed. Because the coworker that I have now, besides Mike, I love her to death. She's amazing. The reason why I'm not stressed is because I understand how she works. I understand what her strong suits are, and I understand what she needs to work on. So I think it's easier with the people I already know because I know how to engage with them in a way that they'll understand. But when the new person comes, it's going to be a little, like, I got to get to know them while also kind of, if this ends up going the way I want it to go, kind of, like, establishing that, like, hey, I'm, the lead person, but I'm not, like, a manager. Like, I'm not going to get down your back. I just want to, get to know you while also establishing that kind of, like, I'm the alpha.
Yeah. And that's the way you want to be. I mean, me and Boodle both worked under a manager who treated it more as like managing, like, the employees instead of the actual store itself. Yeah. Right. And you don't want to be that way. Just because, for me at least, having a relationship with somebody who is my superior is more important than my relationship with a potential customer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right? Because see, the thing is like, you have to have mutual trust between both employees and managers that, just in case something happens to where, a customer says you didn't do this, like, you have somebody that can cover your back. And then you have to have kind of a business kind of like ownership standpoint where you as an employee have to be like, okay, so if I was managing this store, I gotta make sure I'm on top of my shit, right?
I don't think I would ever go for a manager position just because then that comes extra paperwork and, extra meetings and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I think if I do get this promotion, I think I'll be, comfortable there for a while because, like I said, it's the same thing I do now. It's just I have a little more responsibility.
So would it be like a shift supervisor position?
I'll send you the job description.
Okay. All right.
It's hard to describe it because I'm gonna say it again and I sound like a broken record because it's what I do now. So it's like, obviously, like, our manager told me during one of my evaluations that, like, it's not fair, but he does kind of, like, rely on me and, like, a little bit more than the rest of the team, you know what I mean?
Right.
And he was like, so he was like, he was worried that there was, like, a possibility that I would leave too. So he said he kind of like overplayed like the possibility of me leaving a little bit just to kind of get this position open.
Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Sounds like
Wait,
you
no,
have
but
a really
like
good
the
boss.
lately, and it's nothing to do with the store I work at because while we have our little moments, like we bicker with each other, but like 10-20 minutes later we're like that again. So like we work through our issues. So like it's not an issue with like our store and the way it's run or the people that work there. It's like the other stores who have their issues, and then it negatively affects us because we have to pull people from our store to go there, or like this store won't do what they're supposed to, follow proper procedure. So then when people come to our store, they're like, well, this store did it, this person did it. I'm like, well, okay, they shouldn't have. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow the policies because it's kind of satisfying to be like, sorry, no, can't give this to you, or sorry, no, I can't accept this, because then the people are like, part of me is, I'm a little evil, I'm gonna be honest.
I feel that.
But like also like I need this job, I need this income, I need to support my lifestyle, my pet, I need to survive, I need to keep this roof over my head. Like I'm doing what I can to stay alive in this fucking world. You know what I mean?
I had a moment like that today at work where I was like, I feel it's evil, but I felt good. Someone wanted to activate a phone, and we have to like check in our system to see if it's like compatible or if it's stolen. And it came up as stolen.
That's
And I just looked at the guy and I handed him the phone. And I was just like, I can't activate this. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I'm just like, I can't activate this.
Yeah.
And
So
he just was like, why? I'm just like, it can't be activated. I mean, I could tell you, but you wouldn't like the
like it.
I used to have those moments all the time at Cricket, and that's one of the things I miss about it, is like being able to tell a customer like fuck off without actually telling them to fuck off.
I told Mike on his last day, there's this one customer we all fucking collectively hate, and we kind of hope he stops coming.
So,
Dude.
I don't know what happened there, but we're gonna get into that later. So
you've already been through it on the podcast before.
kind of wrap this up just a little bit. I told Mike on his last day, you should just like, if that guy comes in, like you should just look at him in the eye and he'll be like, you know what, I never liked you. Because what are they gonna do? Fire him? He's already quitting.
True.
But I told him, because we moved like in January, we moved our location literally to the next plaza over. So I don't know why people are so like, where are you? Where are you? Like, bitch, we had a phone message on our phone for 3 fucking months. It is the first thing you hear before you even hear, welcome to company name, select this option to blah, blah, blah. So before you even get to that, it's me reading off a script that I made saying, hi, we moved. This is our address. This is what we're next to. And people would still, like, go on the phone and be like, where are you? Like, so one day I was like, well, ma'am, if you listened to the phone message that played before you got in contact with me, you would know that we are in this address next to this store. And she was like, well, I just skipped past that. I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't skip past the recorded audio because it's fucking important.
Yeah.
No. But
so I will say this. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead. No, you go ahead. No,
you go on.
No, you first.
Okay. So it's like, I have patience with stupid people, but like sometimes like it just like, I am so angry on the inside because like, how are you 30 years old and don't know how to work a smartphone? Like how are you the generation that like fucking grew up with this shit and don't know how to use it? Well, I think it's part of laziness. Like most of the people that come in are, you know, probably just lazy as ass.
See, okay, so I can see your point on it, but at the same time, like, growing up in where we're at, it's very diverse in all different types of walks of life. Like, it is very possible that dude was just sheltered his entire life, you know?
Yeah, but like, how do you have a phone for 3 years and not know how to use it?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, when you rely on the phone, how do you not know how to use it?
How do you not know how to send an email? If you're showing me your email app with 30 emails in it, how do you not know how to send or forward an email? I just farted.
I heard that.
Here, hold on. There we
That
go.
was a fucking gassy ass over here.
I think it's
I think
a
we
good
should
place
end
to
it
wrap
there.
that up.
Dude, ultimate farter over here.
Alright, I think we should wrap it up next night. I think next
You better
episode...
not cut that out of the fucking.
No, I think
podcast.
next episode we should really like wrap down and make a plan of what we're gonna do, like a
Yeah.
itinerary.
I have a plan, and this involves the main city of Charlotte.
I've always wanted to go to Charlotte.
You're gonna love it. There is a district called Noda District, and I'll kind of show you a little bit about it whenever we end the podcast here.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a restaurant in that district that is called Jack Beagles, and they have some of the best mac and cheese ever.
I love
And so whenever you
I'm a
said you
slut
had
for
buffalo mac and cheese, I was like, okay, we're going there, and it's also a bar, so
Dude,
We're gonna get fucked up.
I'm
I'll be
scared.
DD. Like I said, I'm gonna hold that offer. I'll be DD because I'm trying to stop drinking so as much. And oddly enough, going into this episode, I was actually pretty fucked up.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna ask you about that because you said you're gonna stop for a while, but we'll get into
Yeah,
that
it's
afterwards. So on that note, guys, I just ripped the fattest fucking fart out my ass you'll ever hear on this podcast. So that was me, Han, the person with the cool ass haircut, and we'll see you next week. Sorry for not having an episode last week, but like I explained, I was just really fucking wiped out for working for 2 fucking weeks straight. And I actually fell asleep on Saturday. Like when I saw that text, I was already asleep by like 8 o'clock.
Damn.
So
Well, there you go.
I was drained. That's it for me. I see you guys later. Follow me on the social medias. Follow me on TikTok. I've been getting a lot of fucking emo bitches following me, so that's what we like to see. So if you're an emo bitch, follow me.
If you're an emo bitch, hi. I'm lonely.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter. In these DMs.
There you go.
Yeah, but as always, guys, it's your friendly neighborhood mug lover here.
Dude.
We hope to all the moms and everybody that's out there, I hope they have a great Mother's Day. Remember to tell your mom I love you, love them, and yeah, and we want you to have a good week. So, Boodle.
Yeah. It's me. It's a big sexy. I'll see you later. I'm gonna probably play Zelda or something after this. I'm gonna
Fucking
go.
nerd. Alright.
It's hanging high.
It's hanging high!